Hi, Erin. This is Lindsay. Just gonna go over your first or your second week here. Fabulous job. I love the whole I love that you made this out of a storyboard as well. Like it kind of just gives a really good setup for everything. And I love this bench. This is actually probably this shot along with this confetti shot are probably my favorites out of the set. I love it. I just think it's so cute and I mean, I love, like, you just used what you had, and, I mean, little girls in princess dresses and whatever they want, it's so about them and, growing up and being kids. I wish I could see these just a little bit bigger, just so I could kind of give a little bit more detail, but I think this is sweet, so cute of the sisters. This is a great confetti shot. Like, I know that, people do a lot of glitter shot, but I haven't quite seen anything like this, so kudos to you on that. Really, really like it. The only thing I can really say about these one, like just this shot here, is just a little touch yellow for me, but that's all. But I think it's sweet. I mean, their faces are just sweet, and this is just the epitome of little girls getting in dress up. I just love it. And I love that you use some of the lighting techniques from last week as well, because you've got quite a bit of like backlight here and a little bit of flare and haze, which I love too. And I love this shot. I think I prefer this one here in the corner over this, but I still love it. I still think it's really great. And I mean, maybe if I could say anything, to crop in a little bit tighter, but you don't want to lose that crown. I think that's kind of part of what makes the image great, but maybe just a teeny bit tighter in through here, just to lose some of this excess that's not necessary. Again, it's just a little touch yellow for me, but I guess that's more cosmetic really than anything else, but I think it's great. I think these images are really great. They're definitely ones I would want to have of my girls, so I think it's perfect. And then for the second part, okay, so how jealous am I that you've got this to work with? And maybe, you said you hadn't ventured down there before, because you just got there, but this is probably something that photographers have been like, ugh, it's dead back there, I'm not going to bother with it, this tree's fallen down, I'm not going to go back there, but like to me, this is totally epic. I mean, I love the kind of deadness going on here, and I can only imagine what it's going to look like, with spring and summer and fall. It's going to look amazing. So you've got yourself a little money spot back here, and it's so close to you, which is even better. And I, if I'm honest, I actually prefer this shot versus this one here. I think this is still sweet and still great. And I don't have like much to say about, this image here, that there's anything bad about. There's not really anything bad about it at all. I love it. I'm a real, I like to have my subject on either side of my image, so I like this. The only thing maybe technically that I would say is because his actual, the full part of his body is almost more central, I think because of that, I would have put him a little bit more central. I mean, you could have cropped closer, but then you'd be cutting out his legs, and you wouldn't want to do that either, because I think that kind of lends to the shot and showing where he's at, and he's on this tree. So I don't think I would have done that, but maybe, if I had recomposed it, I would have done him a little bit more in the center. And then as far as the edit, the only thing I'd have to say here is, again, it's just a little bit yellow for me. But again, that's more personal, and that's, more cosmetic than anything. But within the editing, it's lightened him up just a little bit. And if you see the difference between this and the straight out of camera, you've lost quite a bit of detail back here, and a little bit on his face. And you kind of don't want to, when it comes to skin, you have to be very careful, because you can see that it's changed. The editing has changed the color of his skin a lot, and you don't really want to do that, because with that yellowing, for me, it looks a little bit sickly. So I would pull back on the yellow a little bit, and then again, you don't want to lose too much detail within the editing as well. But again, I love the shot. I think it's great. I think you've totally found a money location, and thinking that you were like, oh, I'm just going to use what I've got near me, which is so great. So fabulous job this week, Erin. I think you did awesome. And I'm looking forward to this coming week. Thanks so much. Bye.